The following is a presentation of The Day.
Thank you guys for joining us on Live Lunch Break. My name is Rick Coster from The Day newspaper. We're streaming this from theday.com, and we're in the Telegraph Record Shop, as always, in New London. Thank you for joining us. We have a nice crowd today, and I think the reason that is because a long time ago, Quiet Life left the New London, Waterford area and went to Portland, Oregon. So whenever they come back, it's not just great music, it's a homecoming. And I just think it's sad that they came from Portland, where they have had 11,019 inches of rain, to get to New London, and it's snowing for the first time in hours. So that's good. But yeah, so they are with us today, and this is like when Ernie Banks, the great Chicago Cub, said, "Let's play two." That's sort of what's going on today, because Quiet Life will join us for this live lunch break, and then y'all are headed to the Mohegan Sun for the Wolf Den, and that's a free show tonight. That is a great venue, and the backstage area is great. And during the interview section, we're going to find out what's on your rider, because it's a casino. They can afford. I mean, you could. Quiet Life has said, we want sirloin steaks and shiitake mushroom gravy. No, I don't know what they're saying. But anyway, bananas. That's what they want. So we've got Philippe over here on the keyboards, and of course the Spellman brothers, Ryan and Sean, and then Thor Jensen back here on the lead guitar. And we're so glad to have them back with us, so please welcome. Very nice crowd today.
Yeah, thanks.
Quiet Life.
Broken man is strong enough to make a living off the land, and he's laying off the bourbon and the weed. He's living like a living's supposed to be, and he's loving like a man was meant to do, till the night is through. Dreams were walking by, saving in the kitchen, baking me a pumpkin pie, and she is tumbling down the mountain at full speed. She's taking care of me and my every need. We're singing like the bluebirds always do, till the night is through. Bluebirds always do. Thanks. Thanks for being here. Hey babe, where did you go? Why did you run? Say that it ain't so. Hey babe, why did you leave? Why did you leave and not say a thing? Hey honey, what did you do? I was home, I was waiting for you. What did I say? What did I do to make you stay? Why did you run? Say that it ain't so. Yeah, girl, why did you leave? Why did you leave and not say a thing? Hey, girl, what did you do? I was home, I was waiting for you. Yeah, girl, why did you leave? Why did you leave and not say a thing? I'm gonna try out too. Yeah, I'll feel my trouble mind. I'm gonna let you go your way, but it won't be far now. I'm gonna go out your way the way it blows. Yeah, I'll make it in every time. No, I'm not gonna let it easy. I'm gonna love you every day. What tricks did I pull? What games did I play? Yeah, girl, was I so bad? Was I too rough for you to come back? Hey, ma, sing me a song, pick me a tune, and then I'll hum along. Yeah, girl, why did you leave? Why did you leave and not say a thing? Try out to run. Yeah, I don't feel my trouble now. I'm gonna let you go your way, but it won't be far now. I'm gonna go out to where the wind blows. Yeah, I'm gonna make it in record time. No, I'm not gonna let it easy. I'm gonna let you get it down now. No, I'm not gonna let it easy. I'm gonna let it down. Thanks. Well, yeah, thanks for being here. This is the earliest show we've played in a while, I think. We're here on time. Who would've thought? If everybody here buys at least one record, Rich would be real stoked. And so would I. Doesn't have to be Quiet Life record, but it could be. But yeah, I'm glad you're here, Rich. I'm glad you're doing well. Thanks for letting us do this, too. It's an early day. Got a man that can't relate. Got a kid they're gonna take away if you say the wrong thing. Hey baby, try to make it right. Try to leave with another guy. Try to go when the moon is high. The lights are all down. Drinks, even trying out some other things, but you've been staying out too late, I think. Who am I to hear? No, I try to be an honest man, but you've been coming home at 3 a.m. You've been holding with a shaky hand. Something isn't right. Jake's got a better job, but I'm telling you, that's all he's got. I saw him down at the liquor stop, just like your old man. When you ask me how I'm getting by, it is true that you've been on my mind, and I've been easy on the bottle like you see that Ashley. Some things that I will regret on the day that Where did you go with my things you had? Got some clothes and the keys you left. Got your address underneath my bed. If you want it back. But I'll be gone if you're stopping by. Crack the door and I leave the light. Make the bed and I draw the blinds. Come home. If you wanna come home. Thank you.
Feels pretty good to be back home when you hear that, right?
Feels good.
Yeah. All right, thank you guys. What a nice turnout. This is Live Lunch Break. I'm Rick Coster, and of course, this is Quiet Live. And it's nice of you to be here, but you're leaving, right? You're getting ready to go, right?
Straight south.
So,
Should I talk into this thing?
after they play today and then tonight, free at the Wolf Den and Mohegan Sun, you guys back on the road in support of the Mama Bird recording Housebroken Man, which I can't personally describe myself as one of those, but my wife's working on it. You guys have
Aren't
been
they all?
recording for a while on what's going to be the next full-length EP, or LP, right?
Yeah, well, we did it in 2 weeks this summer, so we've been sitting on a new record.
And you did that in Dr. Dog Studio, is that correct?
Yeah, it's a place called Mount Slippery. It's in Philadelphia.
And one of the dogs actually produced that?
One of the dogs produced it. Yeah.
All right, tell us, what can you tell us? Because I know sometimes you keep that close to the vest.
Well, we can tell you whatever you want to know, actually.
Oh, tell me, when's it coming out? How's that?
Well, that's tell us.
February 2nd. Oh, wait, that's already passed.
Yeah, I wish, man. Next year, 2 years from now. We spent 2 weeks in mid-July. It was really hot and sweaty, and it's the first time we had ever been living in a studio and making a record. So a lot of weird stuff went down, and a lot of good stuff happened, and it was nice to be able to focus 24 hours a day for 2 weeks on recording music. So it's
When you
nice.
say weird, is that like ghosts in the studio?
All sorts of demons and ghosts. And
Demons.
we got our new press photo is really funny because the label and the manager made like a bunch of posters, and it's from the recording sessions, and we look filthy. We just haven't showered in probably like a week and a half. Ryan's feet are black in the bottom. It's really good.
No, but it looks rock and roll, or at
Rock
least
and roll, yeah.
Americana, I suppose.
Looks a little Americana, I think.
Uh,
Thanks to Phil.
One thing that I think is really cool you guys did recently, or relatively recently in terms of the context of what folks around here might know, is you were asked to participate in a tribute album for Townes Van Zandt. And first of all, one of the greatest songwriters ever, right?
I agree, yeah.
But what I think's cool about it is Townes was dark. He was a decidedly dark dude. And every time I'm around any of you guys, you're so cheerful, optimistic, happy. They travel the country in a van that uses recycled vegetable oil. So how does it work trying to get your head inside?
Making us sound like a bunch of hippies.
Well,
Come on.
were you smoking those bananas?
That's the guy in the jean jacket.
So how is it to get inside Townes' head with your sort of bubbly persona?
But now I'm bubbly.
Well, this
I
is
guess
live.
that's a good quality, bubbly.
Ebullient.
This is
How's
live
that?
on the internet, right?
Yeah.
Is that the only place it's live on the internet?
Those marquees in Times Square.
Oh,
yeah.
damn
no,
it. I'm
It would be
bubbly.
archived.
I'm single and I'm bubbly.
Ebullient, yeah.
What's the question again?
Townes is dark.
Um,
You're not.
Well, like, in all seriousness, covering a town song was a task because those songs represent a certain thing to each person who is a town's lover, and particularly all of us. And we picked one of his heaviest songs. I had wanted to cover that song for a long time, and I always thought it would just be an acoustic guitar sort of harmonica thing. And then
Tell them what song.
Waiting Around to Die, which is a great.
Did you get the
Townes anthem.
comedic
You
title?
got that
in it?
here? You got that here, Rich?
Waiting Around to Die. Townes Van Zandt.
There's a town section somewhere over here.
Towns doesn't last very long.
I bet Townes
Yeah,
does
just like
not
the Tom.
last.
Every time I come in here, Tom Waits section is dry. It's tough. They go fast.
Just shift to the Journey section. You'll be fine.
Exactly.
No, sorry. So anyway,
Lots of Journey. If you guys are
Waiting
interested.
Around to Die, Townes is dark, and that's really dark.
very dark, and we kind of went into the studio to record Housebroken Man, right? Same session, and which is the opposite sort of song.
Right.
Very upbeat, and then we just started working on it, and Phil got on the organ and just kind of created this atmosphere with it that drove it, you know, and it just turned into this raucous kind of rock song, and you know, at first, I don't know, I can't speak for these guys, but at first I was a little bit like, oh man, I don't know I feel like, are we not being true to Towns' aesthetic? And then we just kind of blew that out the window, and we're like, screw it, you know, Towns is the sort of guy who would say screw it, you know, do whatever you want. And in the end, we ended up, I was digging on the internet, and I found a bunch of Towns interviews, and so we took a clip of an interview that he did in Europe in, I think, the early 80s, and he was talking about the sonics of a song and how you wouldn't hear a wah wah or certain effects, and we put that right at a point in the song where we used a ton of effects. So it was cool, but I mean, I think Towns would approve. You know,
It's a great version. If you haven't heard it, you've got to look it up, because what Phil did do actually at the start of it is almost cinematic and atmospheric, and you put a great stamp in what I consider to be the context of the song. So
cool.
we were talking with Quiet Life, who are nice enough to grace us here at Live Lunch Break
good to
before
be here.
they head over to the Mohegan Sun Arena. Wolfden.
Yeah.
You walk through the
we're going to the arena.
to get
We're going to
to
the buffet, then the arena.
What is going to be on the backstage rider tonight?
Where's our tour manager? Dan? What's on the rider? Give him the best thing.
Hummus plate.
How much
Come on,
money?
man.
Yeah.
Come on.
You really help him with that bubbly hippie thing.
Hummus, kombucha. Seriously, there's lots of kombucha on it. We don't get the rider very often. We get it at colleges and at casinos, but the one ridiculous item is a small pack of white V-necks, which this guy gets bummed about because we still haven't changed it. We got to put a pack of large V-necks on there too. But yeah, we've only got that once. And, that's the weirdest thing, I think. You know, just
The white V-neck's a good
chips
thing,
and
you know.
meals and.
You can
Maker's Mark.
you can recycle the hummus and put it in the van. Whereas you couldn't do that.
That
with
would be great.
Couldn't do that with a T-shirt, so that's probably good. So so hopefully sometime this year we'll get the new album, right? Maybe. All right. And you guys are going to be on the road for a while, and then in the late spring you're really gearing up and headed out pretty expansively. Is that correct?
No, right now we only have. What's our schedule? Yeah, we
do
have.
this until April.
Yeah, we have.
April. Oh, all right. So
But
that.
then this summer we're gonna be doing. And yeah, we're gonna be busy for the rest of the year. I think we got about a month and a half to 2 months off in April and May.
All right. Excellent. Well, once again, thank you guys all for showing up at Live Lunch Break. This is a really nice crowd, considering that
Yeah, thanks
it
for
is
coming.
snowing. But it's Quiet Life. It's a tribute to you guys that they would be here, and so will you do us the honor of playing a few more tunes?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Quiet Life.
3 more cool with y'all. And sometimes I hear the dirty lies. Oh, sometimes I wake at night. Some days I see the pretty things. And some nights I feel the pain of love break. Well, some souls wandering, it don't take much. Some folks live on in other people's hood. Some men try to put their pain away. Some boys got a hurt they cannot take. I got a lover who ain't coming back till they take me deep into a valley, babe. Thanks. We'll play one off of that record that we made in Philly. Yeah, so 7 o'clock we're playing at the Wolf Den tonight. Should be fun. It's free. Gotta be 21 to go. We're gonna change it up. We're gonna play a new version of an old one instead. A good reason for the way that I've been feeling. I got a good seat waiting. Got that right way coming in my ear. So I'm believing I've got a demon, and he's biting in my ear. Got a demon that's biting. Oh, he's biting in my ear. They're going long, and they should get going. Train rolling by, it's alright. I don't know for stealing, or for lying, or for cheating, but the devil is making. Yeah, the devil is making. Why he's making me feel? Tucked inside her, or even with a tree. But I will be the one with a king in the world, and an aching heart breaking over me, and an aching heart that's breaking. And my soul's put to rest. Oh, when the sun sets and my soul's put to rest. Oh, when the sun sets and my soul's put to rest. When the sun
it sets and my soul's put to rest. Skinny and bone and waist to fresh home. When I went from the rise over my wheel ahead, and when the dogs head out to the home. When from the rise over my wheel ahead, and when the dog is head out to the home. And when the dog is all right, thank you. All right, now we're gonna try a new one. This one's called this one's called Live Wire. Thanks again for being here. Seriously, appreciate it. Hey, Pat, did you know that we were coming? Hey, kid, did you know to let it be? Hey, hey, been down on the river strumming, sing out, there's no reason it shouldn't be. Your baby's a real life wife. Your sister's a real life wife. Your daughter is a real life wife. Your mom's a real life wife. When I was on my way, I took it fast, I had to take. When I was on the road, I saw 2 long years go by. I was traveling alone, you were right, it was the only way. I was traveling alone, on my own when I thought I'd be. Now I wait to real life wife. Always come to the real life wife.
you guys so much. This is Phil Ryan with Sean up front and back over there at Thor. Quiet Life. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Tonight at 7 o'clock in the Mohegan Sun Wolf Den.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us on Live Lunch Break. Next week we have Mike Casey and Corey Garcia, jazz duo. And all these shows are archived at theday.com. Thanks as always back there to Rich and Daphne for having us at the
Thanks,
Telegraph.
guys.
Pick up a few extra PFM albums on your way out the door. You guys travel safe.
Thank you. Thanks, sir. Thanks for listening.